Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It's Amanda here with your 19 rune scope. We have Venus, the goddess of love, here to help us with readings. And of course, the big news is your 19 love rune scopes are now available over on Vimeo channel. You will find the link below. Of course, your 19 yearly rune scope is over there as well. And the 18 career and finance rune scope is there as well. So lots of 19 stuff. Also, part 2 of your rune scope is there this month. A new year means new decks. And my sister got me this beautiful deck for Christmas. It's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farmer and B. Sturgis. I mean, these cards are just gorgeous. I mean, look at this, the artwork on these. So definitely check out. Let's see. I just love it. So thanks, sis. But yeah, definitely check out your spiritual guidance reading for you. In conjunction with our runes here on YouTube, I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau. This is by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. So let's see what the month of love holds for you. Hey there, Scorpio. It's Amanda here with your horoscope. Let's jump into the rune bag. Get these runes cast. Sorry. See what's going on with the Scorpions. Which runes want to talk to Scorpio? Yeah. As always, keep in mind, these are general readings. So not all of these messages will apply specifically to all Scorpios. It's just impossible with so many people watching. Some are going to be for the other Scorpios that are watching, and their circumstances will be very different from yours. So definitely check out the video for your rising sign as well. The majority of you are going to find that that is the most accurate always anyway. So, but if you would like something far more specific, only involving your circumstances, you can always schedule a session with me. Just drop me a line at email address. 1 hour New Year's sessions will be available through February 28th only. Once all spots are taken, they're gone. So it's two full readings, one covering the first half of the year and another covering the second half of the year with questions available, time for questions as well. So drop me a line to set that up. The 3-minute session, of course, is always available as well if you would prefer that. But in general, interesting grouping over here with the runes. Let me see what's coming through here. Well, the challenge or the focus, we've got the 5 of Cups, but then runes that are like the opposite. So the 5 of Cups is about loss or regret, crying over spilled milk, upset about something and not noticing that what's left over, because it's like not all is lost. We still have something left over. The challenge for some of you would be to see what's left over. But really with the runes that are here, I feel like this would be old. This was an old wound. This was an old emotional upset. And there's a new development with this. Like all was not lost, and maybe it's coming back around, or maybe someone is coming back around. Maybe this was an old love. It is a Cups card, so when Cups cards comes up, that normally signifies emotions to me, an emotional loss, or the breakup of a relationship, the ending of something, someone passing away. Although that's normally coming up as Swords cards as you know, severe grief rather than emotional upset. But yeah, the rune of joy and 2 runes regarding new beginnings and those close to you, those you feel most connected to. So new beginnings, a new start, a renewal, maybe possible, the return of someone, something that you thought was lost. But it's your challenge. So the challenge be, can I trust this? You know, can I, am I getting too excited about this? Like I'm happy, I'm excited, but I'm afraid to kind of go with it, or I'm afraid to accept what's offered. I'm afraid to, or I'm afraid to reach out and try to repair something. Because again, maybe it was you who left, Scorpio. Maybe it was you who hurt someone. And you're looking back and thinking, man, that was the worst decision ever. And you know, maybe you reach out, but you're trying not to think about it. Like, you know, maybe they will not respond, or maybe they will not accept the apology, or maybe I won't hear back. So you're trying to kind of temper it. And it's interesting because we do have the temperance card here on the table as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, you're trying to like, and I would say that is the best approach, but it's coming up as your challenge. So yeah, just sending off that message, or, you know, sending off that text, or leaving that voicemail message, or, you know, however you're doing it. It's going to be just do it and not think about it, but it's going to be challenging because you're going to have all these things. Okay, here's what I'll say if they come back, and thinking about what you're going to say, how you're going to respond. For others of you, if you're receiving a message from someone like this, it would be like, again, trying to figure out how you're going to respond and feeling good and fuzzy and happy about it because I feel like you really cared about or loved this person. And this does not have to be romantic. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, but it's someone that, I mean, it just, you know, hearing from them just puts joy in your heart. But then it's like, okay, now I have to think about how I'm going to respond. If I'm going to respond, because maybe you're not over this, you know, maybe there's still some resentment or some hurt feelings here. Still, it's good to hear from this person, I think. Others of you, I mean, if this loss is fresh or it just happened, it could be your challenge to, again, find joy in new things. You know, to be excited if something new is starting, to get excited about a new relationship. Maybe you're meeting someone new, but you're still maybe feeling just, I got to be cautious about this because, you know, I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know how this is going to go. This last thing was disastrous. So again, there's like this, I'm not trusting myself. Obviously, I don't make good decisions. You be telling yourself. So yeah, the challenge is either to get excited about something, not doubt what you're feeling, or, you know, waiting to hear back. For those of you that are sending off a message, I do think most of you will get a response. I mean, there may be a delay. But even if you don't get a response, I'm seeing you like, you know, that's what's supposed to happen. Maybe you're supposed to be done with this person. In the present energy, well, this is very interesting. So this would be for most of you into early February. Others of you, this will be whenever you're watching this video in the month of February, or perhaps later, who knows. We do have the Knight of Cups. So this could be you. Knights are usually bringing messages, right? So could be you sending this message to someone that maybe you're ashamed of how you treated them. Maybe you hurt them. Maybe, you know, you were using them. Maybe you were a lot younger, more inexperienced. You didn't realize their value until it was too late. For others of you, this would be maybe another Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer that you are receiving a message from. Someone who you feel hurt you, took advantage of you, abused your trust. Yeah, because in this, this rune is, you know, this is somebody that really took advantage of you, or you feel took advantage of you in some way and hurt you, maybe quite deeply. With the Five of Cups, yeah, this would have been this stung quite a bit, whoever this is, Scorpio. Or you stung them quite a bit if it's you sending out the message. So that's what's going on. There's a message received. It could, again, an apology, an invitation coming up here. And you having to decide, am I going to accept this? You know, I'm really attracted to this person. I really care about this person, but they're bad news. Like, they really hurt me before. Maybe they really hurt you more than once. And you're like, you know what? I gotta think about this one. The help that's going to be available in worry. We got the Page of Swords. Let me see if this could be another person, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or someone with those traits. Pages are usually younger. So, you know, if it is a person or somebody with a more immature energy, I think for you, though, this is a message. Maybe this same message. Let me see what's coming through with these rooms here. Well, I think what's going to help you is, I think this is an invitation. I think many of you are getting a message like, hey, I'd like to take you out to dinner. I'd like to take you out on Valentine's. Let's meet for a coffee. Like, I do feel like this is, because what's coming up here is the go somewhere. Come meet me here. I think it's going to help you to go talk to this person face to face, Scorpio, and not tell anyone. Because what I'm seeing is if you tell anybody, like, you're going to have all kinds of people in your business. And you don't want people to know. Lots of people keeping secrets and worry. That came up for Aquarians too. I think it's going to help you, though, to not tell anybody, because everybody's going to have advice. Maybe your friends and family didn't care for this person, maybe for obvious reasons if they didn't treat you good, but you're just not going to want to hear it. You're not going to want to hear other people's advice, because it would change your mind. Because I feel like you're so kind of two minds about this anyway. Once you make up your mind, you're like, I don't want anybody else's stuff coming in and confusing me. I've made a decision. I'm just going to go. What can it hurt to talk to this person? This message for any of you does seem to be coming through text or email or digitally. This person want to meet you in private, and I still think that would be good, though. But I mean, you'd be a little uncomfortable about it. Like, so maybe they're inviting you over to their apartment. You're like, whoa, it's too soon for that. I mean, but the more quiet, the better. So if you are going out somewhere, maybe I feel like this person wants it to be private and as quiet as possible. So, the less people, the better. So, Day's pretty crazy at the restaurants. So they have another idea. They'd be like, let me come and get you and take you somewhere. And again, depending on who this is, like if they're dangerous, because again, I'm talking to a lot of people out there. If this was a stalker energy, if this was somebody who's very, dangerous, you may not be comfortable doing that. But it is going to help you to talk to this person face to face in the quietest place possible. But if you need to meet in public, then you meet in public to feel safe. That'd be part of the message you're getting from this person. They be telling you, what happened before is I let a bunch of people interfere and come between us, or I let other people, I chose someone else over you and I shouldn't have because they weren't who I thought they were. I made a mistake. There's something to do with other people interfering in this person's life. So for others of you, again, if this is not a romantic thing, it could be a family member saying, this person had me convinced that family was interfering or controlling me. And I know that wasn't the case. And I realize that now. And that's why I've left this person, or, whatever, however this is working out for you. But it does seem like other people interfering in someone's business, disrupting their life, was either the illusion that was cast over the situation, or it was what was really happening. And that's what's being discussed, maybe in the messages before you even kind of agree on a place to meet this person. Interesting. Story. What must be accepted? About the month, we've got the Magician. Major Arcana. You got 2 major Arcana. So big developments in hurry. The Magician is about you being in control, Scorpio. You have everything you need to deal with this. You don't need to consult other people. So it's just kind of reinforcing this. You know who this person is. You know how you feel about them. You know what they've done to you. You have all the information you need to make an informed decision about this person, or you will have, Now you need to go talk to them. And then after that, you will have all of the information that you need. And some of you are going to decide that this person is not worth your time. They're not worth taking up any more of your time. Because I think you're going to tell them, some of you are going to tell this person, I just really feel like you never fought for us or fought for me or fought for our relationship or told these people to stop interfering. You never told anybody to step back. You just kind of let anybody, you know, you didn't take anything seriously. I've never felt like you had back. So any of you not respond to this first message and worry. Again, it's just going to be different for all of you. And that is, again, you will be making the right decision based on this circumstance for you. You felt someone was just lazy and easily distracted or easily misled by one other person or a group of people, or easily talked out of being with you, or maybe easily talked into, especially if it was a family member. They were so easily talked into, turning on everyone or giving up or believing what someone who didn't even know the other people and people they've known their whole lives. They were so easy to walk away from that. And for this new person, it's just really, you're not over it, Scorpio. You're not over it. You felt like this person was lazy or weak. Not strong enough for you at all, So I do feel like you have some things to say to this person, because the outcome here, we got Temperance in reverse. So emotions are very, very all over the place. And you'd be kind of unleashing these on someone, or you'd be like just on your own, like it's bringing up a lot of stuff. Again, bringing up, maybe reminding you of the way this felt when this happened. So there could be an unleashing, but that's good. We got to get it out, right? Sometimes we got to throw a dish against a wall. I mean, whether it's anger or just, I'm seeing for most it's tears though, just because it's reopening something you've worked so hard to kind of put in the past or close the door on. And then this is bringing it all up again. And it's like, God, I don't even want to think about it. Some of you, I don't even want to go back to that place and who I was then, or how I felt then, or how you made me feel. I don't want to get caught up in this again. Because need is here, but it's on its side. So that's indicating having patience with the situation, having patience with someone is going to be difficult for you. This is in the upright. Temperance is, being patient, being able to compromise and weigh things out. But I think whatever this is, whoever this is, it brings up such strong emotions in you, Scorpio. It's difficult for you to be patient. Some of you would be difficult, like I shouldn't respond right away, but I really just, either because you can't resist this person. That's another aspect of the magician. It can be kind of that, this person really just gets to me, maybe in positive and negative ways, right? Like they really just have a number. So I'm just be like, oh, I shouldn't respond right away, but I really am so curious what this person has to say to me. Or I really shouldn't go meet with this person, but I'm really just super curious how they're going to respond. For those of you that are sending out the message, you'd be really, again, some of you not get a response. I have to put it out there, but you will still be like, okay, at least now I know. You'll be able to move on, I think, and just be like, at least I tried. But while some of you that are sending it out, I do believe you'd be waiting for a bit, and you'd be just like, oh my God, you may be very impatient and very kind of on pins and needles and waiting for them to get back to you. And it is because if this is somebody who, you're the one that hurt them or whatever, they're like, they don't want to get hurt again because this was really bad. This was really bad for whoever this was. And they don't know if they want to take that risk again. You're a risk. If you're the one that did this, Scorpio, you're a big risk. And what they're thinking is, I cannot go through that again. And coming back or even just opening that door could send them back there again. So hopefully, if you're the one sending the message, Scorpio, trying to maybe reconcile, you're going to have to reassure them. You're going to have to prove some things to them before they will, they're going to be very standoffish, and understandably do try to put yourself in their shoes. If it's you that hurt them, But for others of you, you're on the other side of that. And the other person's going to have to consider that. And if they're not, or you don't see signs that they're actually sincere or going to put the effort in or whatever, you know the answer, right? Or you may just decide, no, I think I'm better off moving forward. So that's what I see, Scorpio. Pretty big developments in the love life. Definitely check out your teen love reading over on Vimeo. It's probably, I'm sure, going to contain more information about this, or at least what lies in the future if you decide against pursuing this or kind of going back to an old hurt. But yeah, also meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the messages from your animal spirit guides. I want to see if we can get more information about this, more direct guidance for the smaller group that usually gets the spiritual guidance readings. They're usually a lot more specific for that reason because I'm talking to fewer people. So they always help. So yeah, meet me over there. Good luck with this, Scorpio. It looks like something that maybe has been hanging around, a hurt or an old wound is getting resolved finally in worry. So I want to wish you the best of luck with that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.